So Tom Corbett, whose poll numbers in Pennsylvania are not so good. No. And part of the reason is because Pennsylvania is feeling the pinch of all the cuts. The economy's going backwards there. Corbett tried to push in a classic Republican agenda, was successful in some instances, and now he's got to explain why economic growth in Pennsylvania is flattening out, why the number of jobs is starting to shrink there. And this is how he goes about and does it. He goes on a local radio show, and here he is.
Get them trained for the jobs of the 21st century and not the 20th century. That takes a while to get done, but we're in the process. There are many of the community colleges now that are adapting. I believe Mansfield in the state system of higher education is adapting to get more certificate-type programs. So there is a need.
Now, let me just stop you here, because what Corbett did in the past 2 or 3 years in Pennsylvania is to cut community colleges by over 10%, to cut public higher education by 15, 20%. Hammered this. So when he says these community colleges need to adapt to provide for a different job training, what he's really saying is that they can barely keep their heads over water now. But the idea that they're going to retrofit themselves and change their programs in midstream to adapt to a supposed changing economy, that's insane. Now, if you're Tom Corbett and you have just raised the issue of higher education and community colleges need to adapt and change, and then you realize, oh, wait a second, I've just made a mistake here because I sat upon some of the most deepest cuts to higher education in this state in generations. I better pivot. How am I going to pivot? Oh, my God, I'm reaching for straws here. What's the worst thing I could pivot to? I know. Here's the worst thing I could say.
Yeah, the other area is there are many employers that say, we're looking for people, but we can't find anybody that has passed the drug test, a lot of them. And that's a concern for me because we're having a serious problem with that.
High on a hill was a lonely goat herd, lay, hoodle-lay, hoodle-lay,
Yes. They're all high. The last refuge of a guy who has decimated his state's economy with austerity programs and giving tax cuts to the wealthy. Go! They're all high, ladies and gentlemen.
They can't find anyone who's not.
There's nobody work. There's nobody work. At the end of the day, when you can, that's basically, now that Reinhard Rogoff is been debunked, the only argument for austerity, we'd spend more money, but everybody in Pennsylvania is on drugs. They're all high. Why should we?
Bong sales in PA must be going through the roof.
Oh, through the roof.